How's it going out there, everybody? Just back to do a update here. It's been a little while, so things have built up a little bit, and let's just get going. All right, first here is Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut, and I picked this up for about $8 at a local used place. Actually, watching it right now. I watched about 30 minutes of it one night and fell asleep, and just now decided to get back to it. So it's pretty cool so far. It's I was a little disappointed in Donner's version of the reveal to Lois that Clark is actually Superman. Didn't really care for it much, but it's just mainly to see this, just to see what Donner's vision was, not to critique it or anything, just to see the differences. It's not like it's here to replace the original. So, but yeah. Anyway, pretty cool so far. It's got some decent features on it. It's got a commentary. Introduction by the director, featurette, Superman 2 restoring the vision, and some deleted scenes. So far the picture is really good as well. So next is Tron, the original classic. This was a pain in my ass to pick up, and I don't know if Disney just didn't make a lot of them. I know a lot of times their stuff goes out of print quick, but I went to Best Buy to pick up the next thing I'll show, and saw that their tag for this, which was empty. There was none of these in the spot for it, but the tag said $20. So I asked about it, and they said they completely sold out. So I went next door to Target, and same thing there, completely sold out of this in particular. They had everything else, all the other releases that came out Tron related, but this is the particular thing that I wanted, because I wanted to see the original before I jumped headfirst into all of it. But anyway, finally made my way to Walmart, and back in their section, the electronics section and everything, they had none of these. Their section was empty as well. So on my way out, completely disappointed, and just kind of sulking, I looked down towards the registers, and there was a little standee. So I walked down, and there was tons of different stuff on it, and finally at the bottom I looked down, and there was two of these left. So grabbed one, took it back to the electronics, asked them to price match it, and for some reason Best Buy's ad had it for 25 as opposed to 20, but still I got it for 25. It's cool. Watched it, really enjoyed it. Great picture. Has some great features on there, some cool bonus stuff. So yeah, altogether cool movie. Really enjoyed it. Alright, next is, like I said, this is what I went to Best Buy to pick up that day, was the Taxi Driver Blu-ray set, which is really cool, especially for the price. I mean, picking it up day one, I think it was like $12, and saw it at Walmart tonight for 13, so still not a bad deal at all. It's got some cool stills on the back, and it's got some great packaging. Love love the way this opens up, and this has the shot of Scorsese in his cab. It does have some art cards, which I'm not going to pull out right now because I've got a lot of stuff to show, so I'm going to work my way through this vid. But really cool packaging. Watched it, great picture, love the picture. Did a great transfer in my opinion. And as far as the extras, it's got pretty much the same stuff as the 2-disc release that came out a few years back. It does have a Blu-ray exclusive interactive script to screen, and what was really cool is they added another commentary. It's the original 1986 commentary with Martin Scorsese and Paul Schrader, recorded by the Criterion Collection for their Laserdisc release of Taxi Driver. So cool stuff, all in all. Yeah, it's a great release. Highly recommend picking this one up. Next is ordered this one. Got it in about a week ago. It's City of the Living Dead, the Arrow release Blu-ray, which is actually a tad disappointing. The film looked good, looked fine. And I mainly got this to get the Blu-ray to replace my old DVD, but and then love the Arrow releases. They do great work on these in my opinion. But the one thing that did bum me out is I guess all the special features on this one are in standard def, because I recently bought a new Blu-ray player because my PS3 was kind of acting up playing them, it's kind of freezing and stuff here and there. So I thought it was time to just go ahead and get a regular, Blu-ray player. But anyway, it wouldn't play any of the special features, and I remember reading that a couple times from a few people saying that, they couldn't play the features on certain discs because I guess they were recorded in PAL format and put on the disc in PAL format, because if they're not HD, then they're in PAL. So, but it's cool. It's no big deal. Just a little disappointing, but at least I got the movie and the extras that came within. So cool stuff. But yeah. Anyway, so next is I'll pull these three out together. These came from eBay. This one was a dollar. Picked this up. It's Lucio Fulci's Four of the Apocalypse. Just kind of got in the mood to look for some different Italian horror films and different things, and came across this, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot he did a cool spaghetti western. I really enjoyed it. Fun flick, really unique spaghetti western. Never really seen anything like it before. So, but yeah, fun stuff. Good old Fulci. It's got a trailer and kind of a little interview featurette. Love this. That'd be such a great poster to have on the wall. It's got a great look to it. This guy right here is a nutcase. But yeah, fun times. Good movie. Good price. Next, picked this one up. This was I think $3 or $4 on eBay. Been wanting to see this for a while. I've been meaning to get into more of Argento's stuff, but and I love Ozzy Argento's. Just really awesome to me. I've always really enjoyed her as an actress, and she's beautiful in my opinion. So it's always good seeing her on screen. But this one's pretty cool. Has a featurette with Tom Savini. He did the effects on this one. Has a featurette about the film, a commentary by author Alan Jones. Not quite sure what he has to do with the movie, but I guess I can read into it a little more. Maybe he wrote the story or something. Anyway, has a few other things on there, but looks like it'd be a pretty cool movie. Haven't had a chance to watch this one yet, so we get to that soon. Then also watched. I was watching a bunch of his trailers, bunch of Argento's trailers, and this looked really cool. Plus, it kind of completes the Mother's trilogy, so wanted to pick this up and check it out. Haven't watched this one yet either. Just got this one in. This one was I think $3 or $4 on eBay. This one has 2 trailers on it, and that's it. Kind of disappointing on the features, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Alright, next, this was a pickup at my local used place. I've seen both the first and second season. A friend let me borrow the DVDs and watch Sons of Anarchy season 1 and season 2. Looking forward to season 3 coming out. But really enjoyed this show. It's basically, to me, it's Sopranos on motorcycles, but the only disappointing thing about it is the show could be so much better if they were just completely uncensored and could do whatever they want. So, but yeah, this was $12 at a local used place, so you can't beat that for a whole season of a show for 12 bucks. That's my opinion anyway. So, yeah, good stuff. Highly recommend the show. It's really good. Also picked this up for $4. It's Charlton Heston, the Omega Man. Popped in and watched the trailer and a couple of the features and stuff. Looks pretty cool. Have to sit down and give this one a watch. Alright, next is Rui Kitamura's Midnight Meat Train. Been wanting to see this for a while. I love the director. I've seen several of his films. Really enjoy his work, and it's always good to see a good Clive Barker adaptation. And this was really good. Really enjoyed it. Vinnie Jones is extremely creepy in it. Pretty good performance by Bradley Cooper. Yeah, just all around cool flick. It's got everything. It's got the gore. It's got characters you get involved with and want to learn more about and whatnot. So yeah, really cool stuff. It's got some decent features. It's got a great featurette with Clive Barker, just talking about himself and his work and his painting and stuff. So I need to sit down and watch the commentary. It's cool. It's got a commentary with Clive Barker and the director Ryuhei Kitamura. So yeah, cool stuff. Enjoyable. Next, picked up Elephant. This was $4 used, and really enjoyed this flick. I think it's a great Gus Van Sant film. Um, it's hard to really talk about this one because you don't want to, really give too much away about it. But yeah, just check this out. Really, really good flick. Really well done. It touches on some notes and has some pretty disturbing imagery here and there. So yeah, it's just really, really good stuff. But alrighty. And next, I got this for $8, the local used place. I figured I'd go ahead and pick this one up on DVD for cheap because they wanted like 20 for the Blu-ray, and if the supposed box set or extended version or whatever is ever going to eventually come out, I wanted to get it and own it and be able to sit down and watch it sometime, but wasn't really worried about paying too much for it. So yeah, I just went ahead and picked up the DVD. Plus, there's shit on either version for bonus features. I mean, seriously, a fucking audience reaction track. I mean, I love Rodriguez, but he can kiss my ass with that shit. He fucking spent no time trying to put anything together for this, and that is extremely disappointing. So, yeah, anyway. But, yeah, I love the movie, just, it's shit for features. Pissed me off, actually. Anyway, next I picked up the limited edition of Thriller: A Cruel Picture. Watch this. It's pretty rough. It's a pretty good movie, but it's got some really, really disturbing stuff going on in here. And yeah, I may sit down and do like a full-on review for this because it was just that good and really stuck in my mind. So yeah. Alright, and next and finally, pick this up for $10. This is a nice little tin box set. It is the high school flashback collection with the flashback editions of The Breakfast Club, Weird Science, and 16 Candles. Now, I hadn't seen 16 Candles. Hold on a second, let me see if I can pop this open. Yeah, I hadn't seen 16 Candles in years, so it's on top. That's what I watched last night, and man, this movie was fun. And yeah, I just thought about that. I gotta get the disc, yeah, out of my DVD player. Anyway, yeah, movie is awesome. This was so funny. It was almost like watching a whole new movie over again because I hadn't seen it in years. But I need to sit down and watch the full 10-part documentary to it. It's fun times. I'd already had this one, but it's cool. I just gave it to a buddy of mine as a gift because it's one of my absolute favorite films of all time. But Breakfast Club has some great features. And then finally, I owned Weird Science, but I did not own this flashback edition. Let's see if I can get this out of here. So yeah, that was it was worth the $10 just to get this and the other movie and the case and everything. Cause yeah, this movie's awesome. One of my favorite of the era, John Hughes and whatnot. So alright guys, that's about it. That's all for the update. Beyond that, the only other thing I really got recently is I grabbed the scholarship edition of Bully for $20 because I had to go and pay off some games. I got Mortal Kombat coming and be getting that on PS3 as well as Portal 2 for PS3, so be keeping pretty busy. But yeah, good times. Hope you enjoyed the vid, and I'll see you all next time. Later.